Today is January 27, 2023, and I'm 32 years old. I've been single since September 2021. At that time, I was 30. So I've been single for almost a year and a half right now. Man, since I've been single, since I've been alone, it has brought me closer to the Most High God. And my life has changed tremendously. I see life out of a different lens right now. Every day I am leveling up in this matrix. Glory be unto the Most High God that I'm able to come here to share my experiences with you guys, to drop this raw, unadulterated content, because I'm coming with straight experience, real life content. I wasted a lot of energy in my 20s and in my teenage years chasing tail. So in this video, I want to talk about my experiences of being single in my 30s. Because I've been single like basically my whole 30s. So I got to let y'all know how it is, man. It ain't bad at all. For real though, especially when you tapped in spiritually. Man, y'all know we come with straight knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This your boy, Bodine the Trill. First off, I want to give all glory to the Most High God. Shout out to everybody that's out there protecting and cultivating their life force energy and doing whatever it takes to be the best version of themselves every day. Man, I also want to give a special shout out to the ladies at work, Miss Jim and Hannah. I was telling them about this YouTube channel, and I was telling them about the content I create and that I share across the world about this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They was enthused. They actually subscribed to the channel. So I just want to give them a special shout out, give them some love. For real though, we leveling up, everybody. We trying to grow and glow in this matrix. Reach one, teach one. Our goal is to save souls. We are high vibrant entities on this channel. And if we're low, we're trying to rise every day. We are growing and we are glowing. Glory be unto the Most High God of Israel. So let me get at it with this video. Man, in this video, like I said, I want to talk about my experiences of being single in my 30s versus me chasing tail in my 20s. My life has changed tremendously. I see life out of a different lens right now. For real though. Let me give y'all the timeline. So I got single in September 2021. Just got out of a bad narcissistic relationship with a woman. I was with her for like a year and a half. I mean, one of the most worst experience I've been through with women. I've had some bad experiences with women, but on this channel, what I teach the men, even the women too, but the men, we are leaders. We take accountability. You are what you attract. That's why we always say, sow good seeds, do good deeds to attract everything that we need in this matrix. So no matter if it's good seeds or bad seeds, whatever seeds you sowed, that's what's going to happen to you. That's what's going to come to your life. So I was out there living this wild lifestyle, fornicating, tricking off, being a beta male silk mangina. By me doing that, I attracted a Jezebel. I attracted a woman of low vibrance that didn't add no value to my life, and because I wasn't adding any value to my life, because I wasn't careful with my energy. So September 2021, I said enough is enough, because not only I went through it with her, that was just the worst one. That was just the worst one. That took me down through that, man. I mean, I was on the ground crying in front of my dad and everything, like all over the place. Like, yeah, she put a real live hex on me. Had me a voodoo lady. But I recovered. I'm back now, and how I recovered is, man, first thing I did, like, I got on semen retention. And when I got on semen retention and practice abstinence, it's a journey because February 5th is my new birthday. That's my new birthday. February 5th, I'll be 365 days since the last time I had sexual intercourse or released my energy. So February 5th is my birthday, my new birthday. My birthday is really December 22nd, but February 5th is when I changed my life. I was born again. But I started this journey, this semen retention and abstinence journey, September 2021. And like I said, that's when I started to understand the value of my energy. So in my 30s, I understood what my energy was. And I understood that your energy is the true currency. Because I've been making money in my 20s. Like, I've been a manager, in my career, like a leader, got like part ownership in the business that I work with. I've been doing that since like 23, 24 years old. So I know how to go out there and go get the money. But man, I was spending and losing a lot of money from tricking off, chasing women. So in my 30s, I understood I understand the importance of my energy, that my energy and my peace is the true currency. Like, for real though. So I'm careful. I don't do sneaky links anymore. I don't fornicate. I don't just go out there and just mess with scallywags, stuff like that. I don't have women that I call and I just go have intercourse with and being intimate with. I understand the power of intimacy is to procreate and to manifest with your mate. That's the power of it. It's not for you to go beat your meat to a pictogram watching flicks. It's not for you to go out there and just go get you a bust down and release your energy. Because like every time you ejaculate, you're taking 7 days off your life. It's like spending off $1 million. You got a lot of, that energy is so vital. The energy is so powerful that when you ejaculate in a woman, and if it's the right time of the month, it's going to create a whole baby in her womb. It creates life. The semen is my life force energy. So since I got on semen retention, man, I've been leveling up. Like, I've been using that energy, just like how that energy will grow inside of a woman. That same energy will grow within inside yourself when you maintain, retain, and contain your life force energy. So now I got the tree of life growing in within me. My voice has gotten deeper. My body has gotten stronger. My hair is growing back. I got a natural glow. My eyes look more healthy. My teeth are whiter. All kind of stuff. It's changing my life. I have tapped into my infinite intelligence. Understanding the power of my energy. Even I'll probably say around the time of March of last year, 2022, because I got on this long streak. Like, remember y'all, I've been on this journey since September 2021. I have released my energy on purpose by having intercourse 5 times since September 2021. But I got on this long streak February 5th, 2022. And I met this one lady. She's from Louisiana, man, and I still like her. But I was talking to her, man. If it ain't foreign, it's born. So the reason why I say she foreign is because I'm from Alabama. She from Louisiana. She talk a little different. She was a little fine, light-skinned situation. I love her lingo. I love how she talk. I love how she say baby and all that type of stuff. Like, she be like, baby. When she get to talking like she from New Orleans or something. She wasn't from New Orleans, but she had that Louisiana accent. It wasn't as deep as New Orleans, but it was a little different. She was a little fine little situation, little fine red situation. She goes to the gym. She take care of herself. She about her business. So I want to give her gratitude, man. She, you know what I'm saying? She spoke life, she spoke life onto me too, talking to me good and stuff like that. But she wasn't like, man, we had like a lot of sexual energy towards each other, so we used to talk on the phone a lot, all the time, man. I wanted to triple power bomb her, put in a full Nelson, giving her carpet burns. I wanted to so bad, and she wanted my energy too, man. Like, she wanted my energy too, but like, it was just like a sexual thing, man. It wasn't nothing that we was trying to grow with. When it was just strictly lust. And I like, man, I had to make a sacrifice. I had to make a sacrifice because I've been on this semen retention street and I'm learning my energy and the importance of it. Like, I can't just let it go with this woman if I'm not trying to procreate or manifest with her. So I told her like she wanted to get intimate, and I wanted to too. And I just told her this is not what I'm looking for, and I'm changing my life, and I got to do different. I was doing this all through my 20s and my teens, and I wasn't dealing with women with logic. I was dealing with women from emotions. So now I'm more logic. I don't deal with women from emotions anymore. And my logic is, if I'm gonna deal with a woman, I have to deal with a woman from a position of power. Because God made the man head over the woman. So I'm supposed to have power over the woman. So if a woman can't, like I always say now, this rich alpha energy ain't free. This rich alpha energy ain't free at all. So for a woman to come into my empire, she has to provide submissiveness, obedience, and be quietness. And so what I mean by be quietness is you can't talk when I talk. I am a leader. I am a leader amongst men. And when I was a boy, I was a leader amongst boys. Because when I was 12 years old, I was the leader on my baseball team. When I was in middle school, I was the leader on the baseball and football team. When I was in high school, I was the leader on the football and baseball team. Every time we had like a group project, I'm the leader. When I played college football, I was the leader. And when coach benched my butt in college, I got benched. I went through that, I got benched one time. Somebody was better than me. And guess what? Coach still had me to travel because I was a leader. My leadership don't go anywhere. My leadership is always going to be there. My leadership is going to be there when I have money, when I don't have money. Wherever I go through in life, my leadership don't change. So if I'm dealing with a woman, I have to deal with a woman from a position of power. A position of power. My leadership. I am a leader. I am not a follower. And God put the man head over a woman. Therefore, I got to lead. She's going to have to be submissive. She's going to have to obey. And she's going to have to be quiet dealing with me. Now, retaining my energy, being on this journey and retaining my energy, I can really live without women now. Because I don't seek to bust a nut no more. I don't care about that type of stuff. I'm out there trying to get that spiritual bag and that monetary bag. I'm going to the gym. I'm drinking my coffee with cinnamon. I'm taking my herbs. I'm grinding at work. I'm leveling up every day. For real though. So, man, I could pay all my bills and all kinds of stuff. I could do this. I could do this on my own. Because guess what? Now it's just me and the Most High. So a woman coming to me, it's a blessing to her. It's a blessing. If a woman comes to me, that's a blessing to her. But I didn't have that mindset in my 20s. I didn't have that mindset. I had more so a lustful mindset. I was trying to feed my flesh. And feeding my flesh brought me problems. And we said, being purpose-driven, it's going to lead you to riches. But being pleasure-driven, trying to feed your flesh, trying to get high, trying to get coochie and all that type of stuff, it's going to lead you to addictions. And when you fall into addictions, you're going to lose everything. I was starting to lose everything. Because when you lose your vitality and all that, because when I was in that toxic relationship, the girl wanted to have intimacy like 3 times a day, almost every day. When I first met her, I was able to stand up in it like, yeah, lay that savage pack. Man, I was doing it like that from the beginning. And then as I was dealing with her and then trying to do it down there 3 times a day or a night, I may be over exaggerating, but sometimes it was 3 times a day. Sometimes it was 3 times a day, but I know it was almost every day. Almost every day. It was during the pandemic too. And then when she was on her period, she wanted to give me dome. She wanted to give me head while she was on her period and stuff like that. She just wanted like that energy. Cause like our semen has a conscience. So as I was doing that, I was laying the thunder, the boom, boom, boom. Talking about triple power bomb, full Nelson, giving her ass carpet burns. But as the months went on, my vitality was going down. I was going down. I was going down. I was going down. And it went from like, I started being hit or miss. I started busting quick, busting real quick. I'm talking about she went out of town one time for her birthday. One time she just jumped on and I bust real quick. I wasn't doing that type of stuff in the beginning. And I hadn't been doing that in none of my 20s because I wasn't doing it like that. I think the last time I was going through something like that was in my teenage years. And I realized the reason why I was going through that in my teenage years because I would beat my meat all the time when I was a teenager. By the time I got into my 20s and stuff like that, I stopped beating my meat. I wanted the real thing. I want coochie. I ain't never just really got off of just beating my meat. I stopped beating my meat really hard by the time I was 20. I still did it occasionally. I still felt every now and then in my 20s, but doing that hard felt, I ain't hard felt since my teenage years, and that helped me lose development and stuff like that too. So yeah, man, I was busting quick and everything. Once I lost all my energy, it was hit or miss. She started complaining, and I started just thinking about how to please her and stuff, doing the pretty Ricky, eating coochie and stuff like that. That's why I did a video. Like some people were talking about, dang, ain't know all that stuff happened. I just researched all that. That's why your boy Bodie and the Trill ain't gonna eat no more coochie. I don't eat no coochie. I tell him Tiger Woods, but I don't eat no, cause I won't. I ain't gonna eat no coochie. Cause that stuff nasty, man. That stuff is real nasty. The woman pee down there. She cleans her body from down there. When she get wet, that wet stuff ain't nothing but lubricated mucus. Inflammation. You licking inflammation when you down there. For real though. So I learned all this type of stuff in my 30s. I'm not focusing on trying to please a woman. A woman being around me is gonna be pleasure. I know when I was probably 28, I had smashed this older woman. She was like 37. And when I smashed her, soon as I stuck my wood in her, she bust. She bust. I ain't never known a woman to bust that quick. It's because I took her out, man. She was hanging out with me, man. She was hanging out with me. We were kicking it, my vibe and all that. So when we get back to the house, all it took was a little foreplay and a good time. She was just being with me, just being in my presence. Soon as I stuck it in, soon as I stuck it in, she bust. She bust. Talking about she tightened up and everything. She was just there enthused. So your presence is going to give a woman pleasure. It's not that hard. It's the chemistry and all that type of stuff. So now, that's why I don't look at women so lustful anymore. Like being on this single journey, man, it's like I could be single for a long time. I ain't got to be in a relationship ever again or be married or nothing. Like, I'm straight. Got this connection with the Most High God. Man, in my 30s, man, my dating pool done went all the way down because I ain't doing no tricking off. No tricking off. I'm not tricking off directly or indirectly. I'm not about to give no woman for no money for no coochie. And I'm not about to take a woman on a bunch of dates trying to win her over with my money and all that type of stuff. No, I'm not going to go for it. No. And I've been watching a lot of gold digger pranks. I'm going to have to start sharing it with y'all on my channel. Start sharing y'all these gold digger pranks, man. Like, man, these women, There's a lot of women out here, man, they gold diggers. Most of them women are gold diggers. Last woman I with was a gold digger, and I ain't realizing, man. When I first met her, I had my Dodge Durango, and I got a house and all that type of stuff. She seen dollar signs. And I ain't realize, I thought, you know what I'm saying? I ain't realize it until stuff like her homegirl will call her, FaceTime her, because her homegirl have a beta male silk mangina dude tricking off on her. Like one time her homegirl called her with this dude, took her homegirl to the Gucci store, buying her all kind of stuff. And then when she got off the phone with old girl, she was mad. Like my old lady was mad. I'm like, bro, I'm taking care of you, your child, y'all in my house. Y'all good. Like for real though. Y'all good. Y'all straight. And you talking about, cause I ain't taking you in the Gucci store and all that time. I don't even do myself like that. Hell, I look like doing you like that. Like for real though, I ain't doing no tricking off. If my money gotta be, man, every woman that I've dealt with, shoot, every woman that I've dealt with, like on that level, like being close with, man, I lose money. Now I'm gonna give me a woman that my money gonna grow. If my money can't grow with you, it ain't no need for me and you to talk. Because I'm straight. I'm straight for real. This real alpha energy. They say on this channel, man, we don't preach on how to get a bunch of women, man. The more women you got and all that, man, we do believe in polygamy. Man, if I give me a good couple of women they're God-fearing, virtuous women, that's gonna give me submissiveness, obedience, and be quietness, shoot, I'm straight. I'm straight. For real, though. But if I can't get that with one woman, I'm straight. I'll stay by myself. I'm not gonna give no woman power over me. I'm not gonna be doing all that tricking off. I'm not gonna be loose with my energy in my 30s. I found peace. Peace is the true currency. I'm rich in spirit. Very rich in spirit. Like for real though, man. Like being single in my 30s, it's been great. Like sowing good seeds, doing good deeds to attract everything that I need in this matrix. That's why I've been living right. I ain't been out here fornicating. I've been taking care of myself, been going to the gym. So I'm just gonna keep it up, man. And then my main focus is not to try to, I'm not trying to find a woman. I'm trying to have God come to me. Cause when you do what you're supposed to, God will come find you. When you a high vibrant entity, God will come find you so he can go use you. I want to be used from the Most High God. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm trying to get God to come find me. Leveling up. Standing in my kingsmanship. I am the king. And I'm standing like a king. February 5th will be 365 days on semen retention and abstinence. I do something that a lot of guys can't do out here. And some of you guys do the same thing. It's only 1% of men can do this. Man, don't complain about your situation. Make a change. I take accountability for the stuff I've been through in my 20s and my teens. I had to go through that to be where I am today. And my future will be bright. The Most High has a hedge of protection around me. So let's continue to level up. I enjoy doing this video. The video is almost 25 minutes long. And I just freestyled it, winged it right off the dome. Y'all already know it's raw and real content. This your boy Bodie in the Trill. Like I said, I want to give a special shout out to Jim and Hannah again. They new to the channel. But man, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, bang the videos all the time. All glory to the Most High God. Shout out to everybody out there protecting and cultivating their life force and doing whatever it takes to be the best version of themselves every day. Peace and blessings. Shalom, barakatah. I'm out this thing. Next time.